Hello, you lovely, lovely people. How are you guys doing? Of course, I'm your favorite random man, future king of YouTube. Chance was in the building today, and guess who's back? It's my man, my partner in crime, Mr. Ultra Fatality himself. I don't know if he tried to screen because they ever have me just shut off. So I don't know what. I don't know what you tried to do. No, not you, low. We can't hear you.
Wait, what? What
okay,
about now?
We hear you now. We can hear you now.
Oh, well, now that you can hear me.
Every time you do that, it lags. Every time you do that, it lags. I don't know what's going on, but every time you do that, it lags.
I think you do it on purpose.
Anyways,
yes.
So originally this video was supposed to be talking about Overwatch and the Halloween event. As you already know, we are in December.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah.
You
still
want to do that?
Huh?
So you still want to do that? Because we can.
I would, but I know like the new character dropped today. Well, by the time this recording started, by the time I put this video, the character already been out. Yeah, I think that it happened on. We can check it out later. But so anyway, we was supposed to talk about Overwatch again, but I waited too late to get the video done. So now, Shemaine, I know you didn't see the Indiana Jones trailer. It's called The Dial of Destiny. Just a quick summarize what's going on. Like the trailer pretty much like some type of way it's time travel involved. You get like a younger Indy, and you got like an older seasoned Indiana Jones, then his goddaughter. Now, the rumor is that supposedly, and I did a lot more stuff with this, so that's why we kind of waited to do this video in particular. So supposedly what's supposed to be going on is that younger Indy's supposed to die, and then it erases Indiana Jones, and supposedly his goddaughter is supposed to be doing everything now. Again, we don't know how true it is. Now, I'm an Indiana Jones fan. I love Indiana Jones. I grew up watching Indiana Jones. The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull wasn't as good, but I still enjoyed it. It wrapped a nice bow around everything, so I was cool with all that. But hearing this type of rumor, it does get me kind of scared. So pretty much what's going on with it is like it kind of like then the director came out and said, "Oh, it's like people just trying to get clicks, this, that, and the other." Now, some people who I've been watching talk about these topics, they say we don't know how true the rumor is, but they say this rumor has been going around. So even with the young Indiana Jones, all this stuff's been going on. So, which begged me to talk about this. I think the executive producer named Catherine Kennedy, I hope I'm saying her name right. She's the one behind the whole Star Wars fiasco. The Force Unleashed was good, but the other two movies was bad, in my view. I didn't watch the third one, but Ultra filled me in on that. So pretty much like, why is it's such a thing? Why do you want female leads to take over these legacy character leads, which is an issue for me? These characters are being well established and anything like that. Ultra, I'm not gonna tell you. Want to add 2 cents with this?
Not yet, because like he said earlier, y'all, I knew that there was a new Indiana Jones coming, and the first thing I said is why? Because the last one was awful. And then when he told me the premise, and I'm like, he got to be lying. I haven't really, as much as I would love for him to be like he lied, it seems like he's not. Even though the movie ain't out yet, I don't know when the movie coming out, but
yeah, I'm not too sure when it's supposed to come out.
Because it's like, okay, if we're gonna have a new Indiana Jones league, what happened to the kid?
And that's what a lot of people are saying. Why not have the son or do something like that? If you are going to kill off Indy, which I hope is not true, why not have the son? Because the son put the hat, and I remember in Kingdom of Crystal Skulls, Indy took the hat. Like I think it's like I don't think so, or why? What is this fixation of? And I know it's been happening for a while. If you look at what happened in the Halo TV series for Amazon, like one of the games, I want to say one of the game's creator or writers, he walked off like mid-season because he saw what they was trying to do. They was pretty much trying to like, those you don't know from the Halo series, they killed off Master Chief, and Cortana is like the new Master Chief now, something like that. So it's like, and it failed, and it failed badly. You know, they added the I can't remember the name. I'm not too big on Halo. I have played maybe a couple of games, but I'm not too big on the lore and story. But what was the point of killing off Master Chief and having Cortana in there? So like stuff like, go ahead. What you about to say?
I said because fuck them. That's why.
But then look at this. Here's another offense. Now, Black Widow. Now, there's many reasons why Black Widow wasn't that good. Mainly, one of them to me was Taskmaster. And so my biggest gripe with that, with Taskmaster was, okay, you made him into a female character. Okay, so if you at least keep what made Taskmaster great, which was, he was born with that ability. I think he took a super soldier serum, and it enhanced that ability because he got a photographic memory. Like anything he sees, he can do it instantly quick. But what they did was they put like some type of chip and or some type of device in the cerebral. I don't know where they put it at, but it wasn't Taskmaster.
Yeah.
And so like
bogus.
So like I don't get that. Even with the whole Star Wars thing, like I saw the second one, didn't see the last one, and like I said, I don't want to say. No, I mean you told me about the last one. I was like, I'm not watching it.
I was about to tell you again.
Go ahead.
Bullet. You punched the damn bullet. Oh my god, that shit was awful. Awful. What did I tell you? I told you about freaking how they dropped the ball with Finn, of course.
Yeah, you told me how they dropped the ball with Finn. Because like in the second one, Finn and Ray didn't really see each other at all in that whole film. Because I remember... I
don't even know the continuity of it. Because I
don't either.
Oh, it's not canon, or this goes on before this. And like, wait, what? It's not making any sense. What are y'all talking about?
Like, what? Because again, I can't remember her position in Disney or in the Marvel stuff, but Kathleen Kennedy has been messing up a lot of stuff, and it's not. I want to say she is executive producer. I can't remember what type of role that she has. I really can't remember. But excuse me. But the one thing that irks me with this, especially going back to Indiana Jones, like you said, why not have the son take over? Why are we deleting these characters who built up such a great legacy, whether they're good or bad?
I'm gonna make you call it right now.
Okay.
So what I think is gonna happen is they're gonna kill off Jones, right? And this new girl's gonna come and take. She gonna get into some shit. And like always, he gonna play a sidekick. He gonna play sidekick to the girl, building her up and teaching her the ropes. I guarantee it. Watch. Just watch.
You know what? I'm not disagreeing with that because so many people talk about it. Because from what I hear, the rumor was like maybe several years back. So again, I did remember hearing about it, but I didn't hear about the rumor until actually I saw the trailer. When I saw the trailer, that's when all the rumors came back again. And then the director, I kind of feel like he pulled a Kevin Smith. And that's as I said, like don't y'all know? If y'all don't know, then I don't know what's wrong with y'all. But those are what Kevin Smith did with Masters of the Universe. He sit there he said oh, it's all about He-Man, and Clownfish TV called it. They and they try to agree to get Clownfish they try to do everything bad to do the Clownfish. It's like this is the Tila show, this, that, and the other. In the trailer, you saw it was nothing but He-Man. I remember the trailer. When I watched the first 10, and I'm like, what is this? And then when people saw what Kevin Smith did, they called him out. What's even worse, this man wasn't even a fan of the project. But then when he got it, I've been a fan. I've been running home to watch He-Man. No, he wasn't. You had a video, I think it was called Comic Man, and you wasn't a fan of it. And then the Tila show got the backlash was crazy. Yes, yes.
I'm just glad that you still calling that.
Yeah, it's gonna be favorite. It might be Evelyn show on the next one though, because what happened? What happened in the next 10? And like, even in comments, man, like they downplayed the men so bad. And then like if I could say one character who deserved the role of like I look at what's her name, S23 Laura Kinney. You know, when I did read it, I was like, the reason Wolverine didn't want to fight her because he didn't want to hurt her, and people got mad about that. But I think Wolverine helped train her to become the next Wolverine, so I didn't mind her taking over the mantle of Wolverine for that time when she was overcome. Eventually, of course, they brought Wolverine back, which was great. I'm happy they did. But like make him earn that type of role, or like cause supposedly after this Indiana Jones movie train, it's supposed to be Indiana Jones series. And and the girl was gonna take the mantle, and I'm like, did she earn that? Anyone earn that mantle? Maybe it's the sidekick, Short Round, or his son. Preferably his son. But I know, like I said, I figure don't get me wrong. You can make a female lead and tell it right instead of just forcing it around people. Like, again, I can go off. Look at Alita Battle Angel. I think that movie was great.
I love that. And everybody was saying that movie's gonna be trash too. Everybody was shit. I swear I was the only person saying that movie.
I was like, I can't remember her name. I met the one year I went to Unicon, and I found out that she was helping with the movie. And I asked her about it. I was like, so how you feel about Battle Angel? So I really was concerned, and she's like, oh no, what I did was, I said, before we even start making production, I told everybody to watch. She literally told the whole production, even I think it was Steven Spielberg. I want to say it was Steven Spielberg. She told everyone to watch it, watch the anime, because everybody said, "Oh, why are her eyes so big?" I was like, "This is the anime, y'all. Like, chill." Like that. To me, that one was way better than Captain Marvel. Kill Bill, The Bride, Sigourney Weaver, the Alien franchise. You know. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. And you can't have some great female leads and make it work. But to sit there, like, what's that movie called? Doom Annihilation.
I didn't watch it.
You don't want to watch it. You don't.
I didn't plan on watching this.
So, look, cause I knew one day myself, I was gonna watch. I wanted to talk. I eventually wanted to talk about it, but when I watched, I was like, "Oh God, this movie's bad." So this movie's awful. Because then you press Doom guy with you got Doom Girl. You have Doom Girl. I can't remember her name was in the movie. I was like, why go with that? It's like, what was the whole point? The movie was already bad as this. This made The Rock to Doom look a whole lot better than this.
Oh.
Yeah, and The Rock Doom wasn't that great because I mean they had certain stuff that
made. You said I love The Rock like everybody else, but that was not one of his good movies.
Yeah, I agree that really wasn't one of his better films.
I mean, it's not just him though, but I ain't gonna say
it was more factors that made the movie not good, but more on that. Like, so that's some other time. But it comes to a point where if it's not working, stop trying. Like, even with comic books, man, how they just sit there and just like I'll say this, like, y'all know on this channel, I love She-Hulk. I support She-Hulk. I actually love it, but I also see where the hate is coming from. So it's like, and the one thing I talked about in another Random Talk video with a friend of mine. We talked when you were attacking your fans. You maybe do it here or there, but in every episode you're attacking your fan base. And even though one of the writers, I know it's like a double-edged sword, one of the writers did say, I remember watching behind, said, "Oh, I never read a She-Hulk comic book," and she said this in an interview. I never read She-Hulk, but I wanted to read it.
That lady.
Yeah, that one. I'm like, you can't.
You what?
Right. What's even worse with that, Jermaine, the whole thing with Marvel is like they speculating, and again, rumor, but the director did say, one of the executive producers did say it, we're not gonna hire fans of these comics to make a movie. That's where you're going. That's what's gonna hurt Marvel in the long run, because you need people who are fans of these characters, especially characters who are unknown. You need people out there to push these characters out. But it's like I look at well, I don't want to say Miss Marvel was bad, but it's not one of my favorites. Like, as if like we got somebody writing the character, but they don't know too much of the character, but you changing it. It's overall stupid, man. Like, I didn't mind Rey in the Star Wars sequel trilogy as the main character. The problem I had was how they written her. It's like, then all of a sudden, I remember Tremaine telling that she and Kylo Ren kissed. I'm like,
that fucking stupid ass.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute, he was trying to kill her. Now this, okay, I get it. In some writings or some mediums and stories, the villain and hero, they can somewhat become an item. But if it come out of nowhere, it don't make sense.
Fucking did. I don't care what none of y'all say. There's no build to that. It just happened out of freaking nowhere. Like, right. We was watching this shit. Keep in mind, I was in the theater watching this shit. Mike is a big Star Wars guy. But, whatever. Like, let's go to the theaters and watch this. He was already kind of disappointed in the last one, but he wanted to do it.
Right.
We get in there, once that scene happens, we thinking, okay, like, there's a scene where it's something like this sand or get pulled on the ground, and it's starting to hit that fate about, like, tell her that he loves her. So she's like, we gotta tell you something. We gotta talk. Oh, he's like super worried about it and shit. So once the technical thing right, she's like, so what is that you want to tell? He's like, oh, nothing. Never mind. What?
What's the point of that whole? And I believe, and that's why I kind of left Star Wars alone after that, as movie wise.
That shit was so dumb. Like, she never brought it up again. Pulled a Steven Seagal and never brought it up again.
Steven Seagal.
Like, bro, I did a scene where Ren ended up showing up and he's like, you know what? I am a good guy. And they just started making it. I was like, what? What?
Yeah.
Like, no!
Then how he, I remember, I can't remember, was it either the second one or this one? When he killed Luke Skywalker.
He killed Kylo?
Yeah, did Kylo kill Luke?
He didn't kill Luke. He killed freaking oh my god, he killed fucking
I know he killed Harrison Ford character. I know that. But and again, like that I was sad, but it kind of makes sense to build how you put someone this evil and then all of a sudden have in 2 films and have him be this good guy. I know we kind of off track for a minute, but I'm just saying, like, none of that makes sense to me. And it's like, and you want to have a strong female lead, but then that it don't work. Look at I know you haven't seen like the Rings of Power. I saw like maybe the first 2. I want to say maybe just the first episode. I was out.
I'll cut you off real quick. I'm sorry. When you say like strong female lead, man, it's not hard. Nah. I can't stand when people like y'all just don't want to see a strong female lead, or there can't be a such thing as a strong female lead. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Do you know how many freaking female leads there are? That's
what I was saying earlier too, Tremaine. Like, there are so many good. Like, here's one. The soft reboot for Charlie's Angel, written by Elizabeth Banks. Now, there is many reasons why that movie failed, but I also blame marketing. But Elizabeth Banks said, and I did a video about this. I was actually ranting and angry about it. She literally says, no man don't want to see. She didn't say some. She didn't say most. She said all men don't want to see a leading lady in an action film or whatever. Now, there are some guys like that? Yeah. But not all of them like that. If you telling a good story, like I said, but look at Sigourney Weaver, Gal Gadot and Wonder Woman. I can't remember old girl who played Alita Bella.
OG Charlie's Angels. That movie was amazing.
I'm talking about her remake of Charlie Angel. I'm not talking about the first two.
No, I'm talking about the original ones.
Yeah, that's you're right. Like the original Charlie's Angels was good. I agree with that. Everyone loved that. But by her movie not doing by her movie not doing well, the first thing she's like, oh, I'm just gonna blame all men because they don't want to see that. Like, get out of here. Even I don't like Captain Marvel, but Captain Marvel made his money. But yeah, Captain Marvel did get what he needed to do.
You like, are you sure about that?
No, I'm not, because I'm not a. Anyway, I'm not gonna talk about Brie Larson. I'm gonna be here for hours. I'm not gonna stop about Brie Larson. But you can do the stuff. Like, you don't gotta be like say a strong female. Like, just be a good character. Because going back to the I can't remember the main character for Rings of Power. I can't remember her name, but they written her so bad and everything was so predictable. It was like, we don't care. You're not the Lord of the Rings. Then especially when you sit there and say, oh, we're making it for, and I do hate this, and Train can vouch for me for saying this. Oh, we made this for a whole modern era. I was like, oh god.
Oh, that shit. The whole. But again, we said this before. What does that even mean?
Right.
What does it mean?
Like, who was this made for? You can make us. You can write something and it still be good. Like, I love Wednesday. I actually watched maybe the first two episodes. I said, that's junk. It really is good. No joke. It is really a good show. But what's getting me mad about it is they sitting there saying, "Oh, you got the people of color being a bully," and so I'm like, "Oh, shut up!" I was like, "Enjoy it." It's like, why? Then it's saying stuff like, "Oh, Wednesday and old girl must be a couple, must be feeling each other." They're friends.
Hey, you know, you are not. Look. You know, in media, you are not allowed to be friends. It's either you hate each other or you're fucking each other. That's all it is.
So what does that make Soldier and Reaper then?
They're a couple. They're couples. They used to hate each other in couple.
What's even worse about that? I'm sorry. What was even worse about that? In Overwatch, you kind of felt like when you first hear Ana's voice in Overwatch, you kind of feel like Soldier and Ana kind of used to be a thing. Then I remember one person came to me. So how you feel about Soldier being being gay? I was like, he's not. I was like, he's already been kind of made. What's going on? Then she told me the whole. I'm like, yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I was like, I listen. I don't want to hear no more right now because that jump made me mad. But again, it's like, what is modern era anyway? What does that pertain to? Because if this is the modern era, this is the worst that this era has created for anybody. There have been some good spots here and there, but like look at stuff at Marvel, Disney, DC Comics. I even with Netflix stuff, it's like been the worst creativity I ever seen in my 39 years of living. Yes, I just shared my age. Deal with it.
I know he's an old man, y'all. I'm right around the corner.
Yeah, they're talking. I'm looking at you like, welcome to the 30 Club.
He got shut your ass up.
And that's the first time I'm saying to your butt too.
The dirty 30s.
Welcome to the 30s, brother. But it's just I forgot what YouTube video I watched, and they talk about this book, and this book is talking about like it's saying like how to discuss like certain people with certain media tactics, like showing the lesbians and stuff like that. And like and it is I wish I could find the video. If I could, I could link it to y'all. Y'all can watch it yourself. But overall, it's like you're pushing a narrative. We all see y'all pushing a narrative. Then on top of that, I can go. It's like if y'all want us to really agree or watch stuff you put out there, make it a better story. oh, we're gonna get rid of Indiana Jones for his goddaughter, then his goddaughter gonna take over. I'm like, no, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Why they didn't come with another Star Wars movie yet? Because they know they messed that up. Why you think She-Hulk ain't getting another season? Because they know. Even Kevin Feige said, yeah, we're not doing the right, maybe not right now. Why do you think the Rings of Power is so bad that we got literally wait like 2 years for a whole other season? And they doing so much damage control on that. The point I'm making, and me and Arthur talk about this whether again, I should say this, we're not hating on none of that, we're not homophobic, we're not none of these type of things. But
I think it's like, I'm gonna be real with you right now.
Go ahead.
Y'all believe that we are cute? No. Y'all can believe what the hell y'all want. We say this like almost every video.
Almost every video we do.
Because it's like, and the fact that we have to say it is annoying. And I'm wondering why we say it so much is because that's usually the people that do oppose us. That's their argument. It's like you fascist, you woman hating bastard, or you homophobe, trans, shit like that. It's always that immediately, and it's never like, let me think about this and give you an intelligent counter argument. No, I'm just gonna call you names and not bring anything else to the table. Just gonna say you suck and walk away. Like, no.
I remember one video that Arthur, one of his ex-co-workers, he showed him the video that he and I did. I can't remember what video it was.
Dang, what was it? It was, what was it?
I really can't remember. I want to say it was the Velma video, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
I want to say it was definitely got. See Velma. It wasn't popular. It's definitely got to be the Velma.
Yeah. So, anyways, the first thing we said in that video is like we're not. That's what we said. We're not homophobic. This, that, and the other. So, with that being said, this person showed Train showing the video. And so the first person this person said, "Is your friend homophobic?" I was like, "Wow, that's the first thing you said."
That's the first thing she said.
First thing she said.
That she did not listen to anything he had to say. Just straight up, your friend sounds homophobic. And I'm like, what? It's just like, you gotta be.
It's like it's surprised, but like I said, and then I say this again. You can have, whether you want to have a strong leading lane, which is nothing wrong with it, if written right. You can have that. You can make that happen. I have seen dudes who made, this is funny, people forget that Wonder Woman was made by a guy. People forget that.
Oh.
Yes. Wonder Woman was made by a man. And people instantly forgets that. So you can have these, it can be done, but you gotta make sure the character is interesting, and don't have a soul just like, oh, when these situations happen, I can break through it. Like, and I hate to bring this up, Jermaine, I'm not right.
Shut up, shut your mouth. No.
But I'm just saying, okay, let's say she wasn't interesting. She wasn't.
That girl sucked. If anybody actually likes her, please tell me what you like about her.
Please tell me the comments.
Please tell me what makes her a likable character, even interesting. You might get me started to step in the guy.
Right, so, but that's all I'm saying. Like none of her qualities was nothing. Somewhat premise was somewhat okay, but other than that, no, it's not. There's been leading ladies, females, or dare I say even gay or lesbian characters out there that have leading roles and somewhat done well. What's sad is with that is like people spinning this narrative. Oh, if you don't like this character, that makes you this, that makes you that. No, we are being very genuine. Look at look at Tim Drake, this new era Tim Drake. They de-aged this man just to make him have a boyfriend. Then the artwork of his own growing story. The cover looks fine, but the comic book artwork looks terrible. I mean, it is awful. And it is hit like a peanut or a bean, whatever. But it's you can have these things and make it work. You can have these characters have these type of issues and drama, but when you focus, like, you want to have your own. If you want to think about it, Laura Croft is really a female Indiana Jones. If you want to go that route with
it.
Yeah. But, and I hate how they changed Laura Croft again. But I'm not gonna get into that because I'm gonna get myself started.
Yeah, step it down, bro.
Yeah, I gotta shut. But like, you can sit there and say, all right, if you want his goddaughter to take over, then have the man either retire. Don't erase his existence. And really, overall, that's what we mainly talk about here. They're so busy erasing or morphing these these legacy characters who've been here for decades, millennia. I guess I can't say millennia. I don't know, but they've been here for so long, and just to say, oh, we're gonna make Batman, try to make Batman bisexual, or we're gonna have Catwoman be have a lesbian lover, or we're gonna have John Kent have a boyfriend. Which, mind you, with John Kent, they actually canceled that. And but the point I'm getting at, guys, I know, kind of everywhere with this topic, but
yes, you are.
But the point I'm making is going back to leading ladies. You can do it, but have it done right. You so-called want to have a strong lady, but like make her have some faults.
No.
But like, I'm being genuine and sincere. I know I'm being funny. No,
I was like, the thing I'm saying, what I mean by no is there's so. Let's talk about Catwoman. Talk about Catwoman.
Okay.
There's so many girls that she's one of the biggest ones to be false, and everybody's completely overlooks it. That's how it's like most girls have the qualities that you know is not a strong woman or even a strong person be dignified as a woman. When a girl does it, it's looked at in a different light. Like, let's think about an example.
Okay.
Freaking y'all remember the after the Marvel comic? What was it? Civil War? When she was against Miles and all that. I think it was Civil War. Or correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember which one it was. But no, not even that. Sorry, let's not use the Miles one. How she got freaking War Machine killed, right?
Oh, how Carol got War Machine killed.
I don't know what comic.
Yeah, I think she got because I think during that Civil War, it was Civil War and War Machine got killed. It's Civil War 2. Because she was dating War Machine at that time.
Yeah, she got this fool killed and all that stuff. And I know there's people out there that still defend her to this day in regards to her actions. That if a dude does that same exact shit, they get shitted on big time. You see where I'm going with this? Like, it depends on freaking. I mean, my thing is they need accountability and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's what they need. Oh wait, no, another topic I see people get real pissed off about that nobody called her on her bullshit. It's from Gears of War. I think one of the last Gears of War for the league.
Oh, you're talking about old girl, I can't remember her name.
Yeah, she was extremely unnecessary emotional, screaming her head off at everybody, fucking up all sorts of shit. And then oh, it's okay. Oh, it's okay. No, fuck you. You fucking shit up. I was so mad. People talking about her character was amazing. Like, no, she wasn't.
I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be fair to a certain thing. I enjoyed the game, but I get what you're saying. Like at one point,
the game itself can be cool, but that character,
her character. I really wish they kind of worked on her character more. Because those who had played Gears of War 4, you know, she found out her grandmother was part of the Locust. Then, spoiler alert right here coming, in Gears of War 5, her emotions literally everywhere. And I wish, and this is just me, I wish like they could have built up on it because at the end of the game, you gotta make a tough choice and you gotta choose who lives without. Then like, I feel like they could have built up a little bit more with that. I hear what you're saying. Is she a good? I think she's an okay character, not a good character. She's okay, but I think again, because at first you think about it, when you play Gears 4, you thinking it's about Marcus' son named Dom, but then we switch. I will admit, I did find it kind of weird. You switched to her. It's just a Kate. I think it's Kate. I think her name is Kate. You switch to her for like in this game. So all of a sudden, this stopped being about Marcus's son and all about her and her connection to the Locust. I did, yes, like I said, yes, I did enjoy the game, but I did find it kind of weird that Marcus' son Dom had to take a back seat in the next game. If you think about it, really think about it, in every Gears of War, maybe it's besides Justin, 1, 2, 3 is all about Marcus and his crew. Then they had dealing with these losses, dealing with these deaths and stuff like that. That what made, for me, the first 3 Gears of War so powerful in my eyes. And I'm like, cool. I'm like, if they deal with that. I'm not saying Kate is not dealing with that because she did lose her mom eventually, but then she came back in 5 as the Swarm Queen. But it's like it was just a shocking shift when they did that. Even with going back to what he said about Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel could be, again, those you don't know, Captain Marvel started as a dude. Then eventually it switched to Carol Danvers, but she was Miss Marvel. Not Kamala. She was the first Miss Marvel. But this new age or this modern era of storytelling, they're trying to push Carol Danvers as this all great, awesome. Like, don't get me wrong, she's powerful in her own right, but they're overdoing it. Saying she's like the strongest Avenger. I'm like, yeah, right. There's a lot more people stronger than Carol Danvers. Then how they pushing it again, it makes the character unlikable. And I'll tell anybody in a heartbeat, I'll say who's better. I'll say it's Wonder Woman. The Wonder Woman was a whole lot better than Captain Marvel. I hope the Marvels be good, but Brie Larson got to win me. She got to win me as Carol, especially at that D23. Like, people want to see me as Captain Marvel, but that attitude, probably not. Probably not. But again, I don't like. This might not be a long one, but I just feel like with better writing and better storytelling, you can have this junk happen instead of just stop forcing down people's throats. You can have your leading ladies and make them work. Stop trying to sit there and say, "Oh, like it's really about him," but eventually it's about her. And I agree with this with Ultra. It's like he gonna sit there and show it, like going back to Indiana Jones. He gonna show her the ropes, then she gonna be outclassing him. I know a lot of people feel like that with
He probably will die.
That really, that's what I'm thinking. Now the director says again, like, he's saying that she's not taking over Indiana Jones, but after what Kevin Smith did, I find that hard to believe. I really find that hard to believe.
He's not taking Jones. Why is she here? Why are y'all killing him off?
Right, like unless she hear the that's what I'm saying. You better like I said again. This is just rumor into the movie. Like, I kind of want to go see it, just hoping that it's wrong. Cause like I said, I love Indiana Jones, but if you kill him off just to have her take over in a Disney Plus show, the backlash is gonna be tremendous. The backlash are already here, and the movie ain't came out yet. That's the thing that's gonna really hurt it, because the people who are fans of these IPs, and it's like I guarantee you clearly, they said, hey, go watch the first 3 Indiana Jones, maybe the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, but they'll take they going back, and like they go back reading old comic books, or like maybe something in the mid 2000s from back then. They doing that because they hate this era of storytelling. And I said before, yes, I do love She-Hulk. I think it was great for what it was doing. I mean, it was great to see her on the screen, but your overall story is like making men look bad. Then you attacking your fan base. I love She-Hulk, but I see why it gets the hate it gets. Even with like some of the characters they did, like how they did I know you haven't seen it. I did Titania. I'm like, bro, I was excited for her. Then they made her into like some type of influencer. I'm like, really? I'm like, I like some of the characters like Titania, Abomination were so misused. You know how I do love it, I do like it, but that's one of my grievances. But I think that's all I really want to say. I just want to put my 2 cents in there, and I want to have my brother Arc Fatality. Any last words before we sign off here, bro?
It's simple as that. We love y'all. Just no wonder why I'm so quiet. Like I said, Indiana Jones is his forte, and not to mention, he kind of got me started with all that stuff, especially mentioning that damn dog. I heard. Yeah, I had to chill out in silence, y'all. But like, yeah, man. I hope y'all do like, subscribe, leave comments. We love to discuss some real shit with y'all. Get into it. Let's talk about it. And then lastly, like, one of my biggest things, I want to know if this turns out to be true, that they kill off Indiana Jones and all that stuff, and they don't make her do Indiana Jones and shit. Again, why? Because he really shouldn't retire. Because to kill him off, I don't think that's a fitting in to kill him off the cool character and all that stuff. And then y'all talking about making a show. How you gonna make a show if he dead? What the shortstop or the ball? I don't know, y'all.
Yeah, I don't know either. I hope, again, I want y'all to hear me. I hope these rumors are fake. I really hope they are. I hope somebody just trolling us about this.
He's a troll.
Yeah, I really look. I hope they trolling, but I don't know, man. It's again, looking back on it, then seeing how the director is reacting to everything, how they call people trolling a-holes and stuff like that. I'm like, it's kind of made me believing that this just may be true.
I know the director was going crazy.
Yes, the director, he talked, I mean, he mentioned no YouTubers' names, but the way he was talking, he was talking about like people like Yellow Flash, Clownfish TV, and so many different others. So I mean, like I said, I hope this junk is fake. I hope it is. And if you do Indiana Jones like this, it's disrespect. It's gonna take like, I don't know. I don't know. I just hope it's that's all that hope. I want to go ahead and watch this movie. And yes, I am going to watch it, but it's gonna be hard for me to watch it because if I know the rumors are true, my man was gonna be like, when is it gonna happen? When is it gonna happen? When is it gonna happen? When is it coming up? That's what my mind gonna be if I go watch that, because that's one thing I'm looking for. Just like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull was where it should have ended, and I'm being real. Crystal Skull that's where it should have ended. Should have focused on his son, and maybe have Indiana Jones pop in, make a cameo or something like that. But other than that, I don't know.
Pass it over.
Like, no, yeah, they want to pass it along, right? We're gonna kill him first, then we're gonna pass it.
No, I said people can't pass it over.
Oh, yeah, it's true. Yes, they want to take it by force, and that's. I'm about to end this video. I'm about to play some either Gotham Knights or Marvel. You should get on Multiverse. But anyways, guys, make sure you guys please check out my friend, my good buddy, Ultra Fatality. He's my co-partner in this, and we try to make something happen together. Check him out, please. Hashtag me, Corey, as Kitchen. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Come to the brand side. We do have those cookies. And please, I'm going to say again, please, you guys stay random. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all take it easy.